Possession is 9 points of the law. So, what is the problem with a government organized on the merit of force? Why do we fault the proverb might makes right? The form of government based on this principle is called Owenism, or anarchy. Historically, there was a social experiment called the Owenite experiment, of a community where there was no enforcement of any rules. Over history, individuals have complained that anarchy has never been well tried and that the Owenite experiment was inadequate. Well, consider this. The biggest problem with anarchy is that the biggest, baddest bastard on the block can beat you up and take your stuff, and all you can do about it is try and steal it back. I say the biggest, because over time you would inevitably notice other problems. Getting cash register transactions enforced would be one. A vendor might give you unsatisfactory change, or as a vendor, a consumer might simply refuse to compensate you for your goods. Enlarging on that illustration, enforcing warehouse deliveries might become problematic, resulting in real hardships. And traffic law would be yet another casualty. Some have shown in a movie franchise that anarchy need not be constant. They envision a 24-hour vacation or amnesty from law. This is very seductive to the athletic and able-bodied. A man or woman with guns might undertake to murder every hermit, drug dealer, and unprosecuted child molester he or she knew. However, politically this idea is like the potato chip advertisement. It is easy to embark upon, but very difficult to arrest. If the amnesty ends at dawn, you would find those who were still not finished at sunrise. For example, some might be traveling interstate, they might have known of offenders in more than one state and still be bounty hunting. Even a single exception for a citizen finishing an hour past dawn would introduce considerations if it had been fair to everybody else. Nor would this be the only complaint. There would be those who couldn't take delivery of a weapon soon enough, or had a check bounce. Others might have run out of ammunition. Eventually, someone might even complain that he needed to the end of the week to get his or her paycheck. The list might go on, but the problems do not end there. On the next day, reprisals would begin. He killed my brother, one would say. Another would be angry that he was owed $3,000, and to whom should he apply for his payment now? Drug dealers would be major contributors to this problem, and the protection of a whistleblower might be very hard to extend to successful vigilantes. For these reasons, a Darwinian government of violence and macho is not as practical as some suggest.